Hello. Welcome back to more Silent Hill F. So I edited my first video today. Well, barely edited. It's 2 hours long. I'm not editing that whole entire thing. Anyways, I edited, released it today, whatever. Point is, I was looking at the, the intro cutscene again. And, Hinako's family calls her Hinako. Right? Because remember, my whole theory, I think in my last video, was that Hinako and Junko are actually switched, right? So like the Hinako that we're playing as is actually Junko, and the Hinako that we think we are is actually dead. And as a sort of trauma response, we took on Hinako's identity. But maybe not. If her parent, well, I mean, I guess the parents could just be like, doing like what Shu is and just kind of, playing along with the, I guess delusion would be the word, even though it's kind of a harsh word to say, but I guess that would be the proper way to say it, or that would be the right word. But I don't know. There's still more to this game, so.
昔は栄えてたみたい。火事があってからは聞いた。
what was I saying? There's still more to this game, so. Oh, we got a new text thing. Let's see. I have always despised people who tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Shu was different though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were perfect partners. I considered him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal regardless of my gender. There exists two Hinakos inside me now. Shibizu Hinako, whom I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who's trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. What? Wait, so maybe I was wrong, and maybe the whole like Hinako was dead thing is more of like a metaphorical death, not like an actual death? I guess I probably didn't. I should have thought about it from that angle. But I mean, I feel like it's kind of weird to say. What's a weird thing for just like a girl to say, like to like to her friend, like, yo, Hinako is dead. It's like, what? That achievement scared me. Oh wow. Regarding the legend of the sacred sword. Oh. It is said that Ebisugaoka was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ebisugaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It'd be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. Yeah, I've been thinking about like also the other endings that you can access once you beat your first playthrough, right? So there's two that I see, right? There's two that I'm thinking about. If we go to our documents, so there's my guess is there's going to be one ending where you get the sacred sword and another ending where you get let's see if I can find the, assuming you should be able to. Um hmm. Okay. I guess not. There was that other note that we saw on the mountain that was talking about like a rare flower that's like a rare flower that's like a, you know, kind of like a white whale um for herbalists, right? It's like a very rare medicinal like flower or herb or whatever. And it's like, you know, the flower has many rumors said to like grant divine power, or, you know, some kings would try to search for it for, because they believe it could, you know, be the key to immortality. So my guess is maybe one ending relates to the flower, one ending relates to the sacred sword, and then one ending is probably like a really, I don't know. Well, I'm assuming one of the 5 endings we get maybe is like the one that we're going to get, like the fixed ending, you know? I don't know. I'm curious to find out at a later date. So many things. I do want that dried carcass though. Oh well. I grab that divine water because I have like 0. I only have like chocolate in terms of sanity healing, which is fine, but it'd be nice to have like a little bit more. So yeah, that's my guess, is that sacred sword will be important for maybe the true ending. I mean, it sounds like it'd be kind of cool. We find this sacred sword and we wield it to slay the, I don't know, real creature, the real entity behind all this. Something like that. This way, right? Yeah. I wonder how much more game I have left. I feel like we're maybe getting to like a climax, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It feels like we are, but I don't know what else, because I don't know what else there could be, right? Like we, you know, in that last little, or in our last like dark shrine visit, we I guess we threw away all of our friends, right? We say, or I guess we bid farewell to them. So what else is there, right? Shu, Rinko. Okay. and a little bit of an ominous sounding pond. Can't say I've ever seen one of those before. I do wonder what happened to Shu and Rinko. Because, like, you know, we killed them. We like killed them in our, I guess, dream world. But are they actually dead, or I don't know. We don't really. I guess the thing is, we don't know what the Dark Shrine actually is. Like, we visit it, but is it just like a mental kind of palace of Hinako's, or is it like an actual like physically different dimension? I don't know. All of the above, I guess. Front doors. Or front door keys. Front door keys. But there's only one key. Ooh. Prescription for my partner. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she's suffering from tension headaches. Ooh, I heard those kind of hurt. I heard those hurt. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can really improve the flow of someone's chi by simply listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that it wasn't medicine alone. I want to hear out all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right? Some red capsules. I'd rather have the red pills than Arare, just because I think the red pills are a bit better. There's only 3 of them, but even then. Alright, guess let's head on over to the front of the house. Man, she was such a cool guy and a good guy. Just an overall good kid. What a great guy.
Rinko? シュウ
Oh shit! Owie. Achievement.
This から先は大きな苦痛を伴うことになる。
いいえ、私は恐れません。
では行こう。ここでは3つの儀式がある。
はい。
3? Oh man. The last segment was so long.
姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。頑張ります。あなたにふさわしくなるように。
Yeah, I'm assuming that in like the next playthrough we'll be able to, you know, actually listen to the advice of our doll and, you know, not trust and not trust Fox Mask. Well, there you go.
この壁なんか妙だ。
Hiya. Guess if we light that torch on the wall, maybe it opens up a hidden path. I don't know. Oh man. Nothing. Wow, look, nothing. Family Physician's Log, February 10th. I have received reports that the patients will sometimes make strange sounds, then try to get on all fours and crawl around. Housemates who served the family for many years whisper among themselves, speaking of so-called fox possession. I have scolded them for spreading such unscientific, superstitious rumors. Today, I was ordered to keep silent about this matter by the head of the house. The family has denied my request to transport them to a hospital. I wonder if it is out of fear that talk of the supernatural will tarnish the family's reputation. However, I do not expect the patient's conditions to improve with in-home treatment alone. I don't need a band-aid. I got like 4 fucking first aid kits. Oh, man. Solemn letter. Halt the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand, and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay, same idea of enemies that infinitely respawn. Okay. Good to know. What kind of fucking crazy ass maze am I in? Probably ignore him. That one's blue. That one's also blue. Some Marare. Okay. This looks important. Alright, what we got going on here? We have...
ひなこ
Oh,
は
don't...
い今参ります
So we have, I guess, a fox. And another fox. And another fox. Eating people. This fox is eating. This fox tore off this lady's arm. This one tore off this lady's face. Tore off its face, huh? Hmm. How interesting. I wonder what it means. You think it's on me? Oh, that one definitely did. Like, what's good? All right. Fuck him up, Hinako. Most fucking just like battle-hardened Silent Hill protagonists. Beating the shit out of everything. I just don't have space. I kind of don't want to give up all my healing items. Well, that's a dead end. This isn't a dead end. Wow, the more you know.
「私はここだずっと君といる」
はい
That's the same arm the fog beast had. Uh-oh. Can I say no? Can I say no? Oh my fucking god, they're gonna cut my arm off. Oh! Oh no! And they're gonna make me do it?
痛み止めは施した。まだ痛むか？
いえ、少し引きつる感じがするだけです。行きましょう。次。
君さえ良ければ。
はい、大丈夫です。美しい腕です。
What the fuck, man? Okay. I
よく頑張ったね。
wow. That was a lot. Oh, I don't get my weapons anymore. So I have fucking beast. Oh my god. Playing fucking Bloodborne, I guess. This is the guys. This is the Bloodborne on PC. We've been asking for all along. Except we play a high school girl who can do beast transformation, not the typical way, but I guess it's more or less the same. What the fuck, man? That was what the fuck is wrong with you, Ryushiki? What the man? What the fuck? What? What? I just like am at a loss. All right, I guess it's time to test out this arm. Fox arm. Enemies that have been rendered inanimate will reanimate after a period of time. When using Fox arm, hold X near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Enemies killed using Fox arm's focus attack will not reanimate. So I'm guessing that this is how we'll become like the next fog beast or something. I don't know. Okay, wait. I need a second. Hold on. Actually, before we do that, there's probably some... Oh. Wait. Oh. That's, depressing. Okay, hold on. We have a bunch of stuff. Shu and I decided that this place was a Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we could gather here and have mission briefings while eating candy. Okay. Sakako says that the custom of putting old tools to rest is called the Tsukumogami faith. During the course of history, it somehow fused with the Inari faith, making it a special religious view of Abisugaoka. The only shrine in town, Senensugi Shrine. Oh my god, I can't read. The only shrine in town, Senensugi Shrine, was, as its name suggests, worshipping a 1,000-year cedar as its divine tree. After living to see 1,000 years, it was praised as divine, and then, once the divine tree turned to ash, it was a time to worship the next oldest thing. Sakako reckons that it just so happened to be the moss-covered Inari statue. Forgotten shrine. I heard once that there was a shrine in shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me back then there was a treasure at the roots of the divine tree or something. Sakako once told me that this place is where the real Senensugi shrine is. Okay. Let's take a quick second. Okay. So that's actually an interesting piece of lore there about how after the divine tree was smited, it was time to worship the next oldest thing, and it just happened to be the moss-covered Inari statue. So I wonder, right, if the Inari god, Inari-sama, isn't actually a god, is in fact a demon, a fox demon. Is it possible? Probably. It could be that a long time ago, the town of Ebisugaoka used to worship the fox demon for some reason or another. I don't know. And then that faith kind of died out when maybe the fog beast, right? The fog beast that we see was or Inari-sama or whatever was sealed maybe within the divine tree, and then through some, I don't know, intervention, the divine tree was struck by lightning, therefore freeing Inari-sama and having people pray to it. But Inari-sama is not a god. Inari-sama is a demon, and its sole purpose is to feed. The question is then, assuming we go with that line of logic, what is Hinako's role in all this, right? Why is Hinako so important to the fox mask individual who may or may not be Inari-sama? What's her role? Well, we don't know. We don't know, right? Could be any reason. It's obvious that Hinako is being used as a maybe vessel, right? As evident by the whole, I guess, grafting of the big fox demon limbs onto her. So I'm guessing that the other trials will be implanting pieces of Inari-sama into Hinako. So we got the arm, and then next we get maybe like the soul, and then I don't know. I don't know, but that's my guess, is that this is a ritual to imbue us with Inari-sama, right? To for basically the fox mask to possess Hinako and become, I guess, able to return to the world of the living, right? Maybe the fog beast that we see is, even though it is like present within the physical world, its powers aren't so physical. You know what I mean? I mean, it is, but not so physical, right? Because the fox beast, right, never really like, I mean, we saw there, it like threw us around and you know, beat us up, but it wasn't out there to kill us. We don't really know what it wants. But judging by the fact that the fox beast also has the similar kind of like big beast arm, it's, I think, safe to say that that fog beast might be something similar to Hinako, but maybe Hinako's special in some way that we'll see like Inari-sama like fully revitalized, fully revived in the physical world to, you know, as like a demon or whatever. I don't know. That's just like my idea. I'm just kind of basing it off of like, you know, cliches I've seen in like shows and stuff and movies. Because it just seems like an obvious cliche, but I don't hate it. But that's just kind of what it looks like. Right? Is that what it is? Probably not. Oh, you think you're fucking slick, huh? Move, bitch, damn. No? Okay. Second ritual chamber. Where the hell is that? Maybe let's go the other stairs. So I guess the game wants us to kind of like play through this fixed ending of Hinako becomes manipulated by Inari-sama and becomes its vessel, I guess. And then the other endings that you can get are, I guess, I don't know. The obvious one is just like defying it. The other one is maybe like defying. My guess is there's like the good ending where you defy becoming a vessel, but Inari-sama still lives and can still, you know, wreak havoc at a later date. And maybe there's another ending with the divine sword and maybe that flower or that, yeah, that like rare medicinal herb where you can slay Inari-sama. Maybe. Maybe. That's not a bad idea, methinks. Oh. Well, damn, I can't go this way. I want me to reach the second ritual chamber, but where is it? Yeah, that's kind of basically what's happening to us here. We're going to be turned into a fox. I mean, you know, many games, I mean, you can think, you can look at Japanese media, right? A lot of games and movies and shows and stuff usually depict like mythical kind of foxes or like supernatural foxes as demons, typically, right? They typically tend to be like fox demons. Of course, that's not to say that all fox, like supernatural foxes are demons, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, typically when you think about like the nine-tailed fox and things like that, they're, you know, they're usually fox demons. So, something interesting, that's all. I think we need to go this way. Yeah. Ooh, a Memori Crow. Slightly restore health after defeating an enemy. Enemy? Enemy? Enemy. An enemy. Enemy? Is that what I said? Enemy? Defeating an enemy. Enemy? Oh, man. Okay. Housemaid's note. However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Tsunekis, and their blood lies in wait for tragedy to strike. It is only a matter of time before that child exacts their revenge. I believe that the next time there is turmoil within the Tsuneki family, that child would make their move. Yeah, that's another thing I also need to kind of look back on. Is like there's a lot of like notes of like physicians and housemaids. And I'm curious as, you know, they're talking about like some family, right? Some like prestigious family, and it's not really clear as to what exactly is going on, but it's definitely important. Okay. I guess over here. Open up a shortcut back here. Let me save the game. Oh. Solemn letter. Thy lovely silver arm grows strong, thy figure no longer mortal but divine. Unto thy limb has the power of purification been bestowed, grace us now with thy newfound strength. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Be gone from my sights. I think it's the right way to go right here. Yeah. Plus, I mean, if you look in media, or if you look in just like religious anything, right? Usually it's a very cliche thing of like demons or just any sort of demonic entity trying to pass itself off as divine. You know, it's a very common thing. Uh-oh, I don't... Okay, so the first picture showed an arm getting cut off. The next is our spine getting removed? Question mark? Oh, fuck. Focus attack gaming. Cool. I just bandage up my my wolf arm, my big box arm, I guess. Oh, okay. All right, first we got our arm removed. Now we're gonna get our spine removed, I guess. Oh man. Oh no.
よく頑張ったね。
はい。
儀式は終わったよ。君は本当に頑張った。次でここでの儀式は最後だ。
これで身も心もあなたのものに。
Owie. Ooh. Ooh. Ouchie. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. The Kutsu seal will fill up as you use Soul Siphon or attack enemies. Once it is full, you can awaken your bestial form. Enemies that have been defeated by your bestial form will not reanimate. While attacking using R1, you can unleash a devastating attack with R2. Holding down the attack for long will allow you to deal even more damage. While in your awakened form, you can perform counter using R2 so long as counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Oh shit. Pressing the buttons while in your beast form will revert the fox arm to its normal state. The Kutsu seal will deplete while you are awakened. However, if you revert the fox arm before the seal runs out, then the seal will remain partially filled. Okay. I'm going beast. Oh. Oh my god, we got super armor too. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's sick. I mean, kind of fucked up. You know, it's not like sick. It's really messed up how we actually got here. But the beast arm is cool. Can I at least say the beast arm is cool? Can I at least say that? The beast arm is pretty sick. Okay. Wow. Give me your soul. Ah! Awesome. Still can't do anything with these. Ah, wee, bro. Even my back feels my back feels tingly from looking at it. Letter from a woman. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book? Or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that I don't even know who I am anymore. Another first aid kit. And a mysterious letter. Some beautiful, dresses. Alright, well, I know where you need to go. Oh, no. I see. So that way is the arm cutting off area. And that way is the no face area. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I guess our face is going to be replaced with the fox mask. I'm awakening the beast. What the hell is this guy? A monster that has the large taiko drum inside its mouth. It swings around its large bocce drumstick-like arms and strikes the taiko to instill fear and command those bound to it. It tries to cancel out any noise with a loud voice and banging. That's how it's always been. I don't think I'm ready to see this part, bro. This is gonna. Oh man, this is. I thought the arm getting. I thought the the arm getting cut off was awful, and then the back braining was painful. But judging by what this last one might be, I don't know if I'm ready. Okay, so I was right. We are gonna put a fox mask on our face. Are they gonna force me to do it?
よく痛みをこらえてくれた。凛々しかったぞ、ひな子。
いや、痛い。
私の目を見なさい。
痛い。
ひな子、私の目を見なさい。もう痛いことや辛いことはないよ。落ち着きなさい。
はい。痛いことや辛いことはありません。私は落ち着きます。
それでいい。さすがひな子だ。
はい。ありがとうございます。
さあ、行こう。
はい、行きます。
Oh.
れでようやく新しい私に
What the hell, man? Okay, I have enough medkits. What the fuck? That, wow, that was very disturbing.
さあ皆が私たちを待っているよ
Wow, that was a lot. Mask of the Fox Clan. You're now able to see secrets concealed within the Dark Shrine using the Mask of the Fox Clan. Hold L2 to focus and discover hidden path and clues at certain locations. If you spot a suspicious looking area in the Dark Shrine, use focus to take a good look around. Is there any other like secret little areas around here? I don't think so. No. He promised me everything I could ever want to be content. A life full of comfort for as long as I live, status that no one could look down on, and most importantly, endless love for me. For all this, I will give him all of me, body, mind, and soul. I will even give him what I have, fiercely protected my whole life, my will to make my own choices. From now on, I will let him decide everything for me and simply do as he says. This is what happiness means to me. Oh, is that why it's a fixed ending? Because we don't have, because we gave up our choice. We gave up our choices like a while ago. Not like right now, but we gave this shit up like a long time ago. Oh, is that why it's a fixed ending for the first playthrough? Because we gave up our choice to choose? That's a really cool, that's actually like a cool way to, do that. Dude, I can't wait for us to wake up back into the real world and then Shu and Rinko are just like, Hinako? You alright? What what happened to your arm? Better yet, what happened to your face?
Dewa, 行こうか。
ご一緒に。
Oh yeah, they're really showcasing your restriction. They're really showcasing your
皆が私たちを
robbery of choice. You can only watch. You know, this is bullshit because Fox Mask didn't go through the same ritual we did. So why is he like the head honcho? Why is his face fine? Because we saw like a little glimpse of it and his face looks perfectly normal.
あなたの新しい生に祝福を。
That door opened rather quickly. Oh God, it's the...
リンコ？
私たちの世界からひな子が死んでいなくなりきたんだから。
リンコ、私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるから。だから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ。
忘れてやる。手伝ってやる。私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんですよ。
消されない。私の名前は清水ひな子。
私の気持ちを知ってたくせにずっと欺いて憎い。お前が
見たくなかった。こんなリンコ見たくなかった。
Dude, what the fuck kind of Dark Souls boss is this, man? What is this, man? Ow, fucker.
そばから切れろ。呪ってやる。幸せになんかさせない。
お前の幸不幸はお前の責任だ。
私がバカだったよ。前にずっと騙されてた。
騙してなんかない。
お前は不幸のどん底を舐めて死ね。
No, no,
こ
no.
こまで言われる筋合いはない。幸せになりたきゃ努力して運命を変えろ。
Oh my god, I got my ass hands to me.
見たくなかった。凛子のこんな姿。でも今は嬉しい。お別れに際して私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。これで凛子の世界から清水雛子は消えたね。お幸せに凛子。私はじゃない。
どうしたひな子。
私は
君はひな子じゃないか。
私は
君はひな子だ。
私は清水雛子じゃない。私は雛子。
そうだよ。君は私のひな子だ。
Achievement. All right, cool. Our hand is perfectly fine in the real world. Thank God.
そろそろ帰ったのでお夕飯ができたから。おいリンコを離せ。
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。いつまでここにいる気なの？姉ちゃん、久しぶりね、ひなこ。やっぱり
What?
なんだか不思議な感じ。お姉ちゃんがお姉ちゃんじゃないみたい。お互い様よ。私の中でのひなこはまだ小学校前。そんな格好をしているとひなこがひなこじゃないみたいだわ。お姉ちゃん、私、あなたが生かされたということはここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。迷い？今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。誰の意見も聞かなくていい。自分の意志だけで選びなさい。だけれども、これだけは覚えておいて。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。いえ、普通の人間ならばとっくに尽きている。お姉ちゃん。シュリンコ。
Okay. Before we do that,
お姉ちゃんの言う通りだ。時間がない。二人とも待ってて。すぐ行く。
I want to head back to the divine tree because I'm curious if maybe we can. I'm just curious to see if we can do something or not. Wow, that was a very, very dark and disturbing sequence of events that we just went through. And grotesque. Oh, maybe not grotesque, but just disturbing. No, can't do anything. Okay. I was thinking, because like, if the game has a, at least what I think is like a in-game lore reason as to why we don't get to choose our ending, I wonder if the game will have a, well, in-game lore reason as to why we can choose our ending the next go around. However, I'm looking at a maybe, I guess, with Junko telling us we, you know, only we can choose our own destiny. But then how does that play into, that thing doesn't make sense. Like, how does that play into anything else, you know? Unless we like time loop or something? I don't know. Something to consider, I guess. Anyways, I guess let's head back to where it all started, which means we're probably in the finale. If I had to guess, I'd say that we've reached the finale of the game. I guess we'll see. I think there's something bad over there. Let's go around here first. There might be some goodies. Or not much. Well, that's all right. Clinical trial. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. I see.
また私を惑わすのか。お前の苦しみはお前の選択だ。私は前へ進む。
This way? Bandage. Some red capsules. Okay. Let's look at all that for now. Omamori Suzerain. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. Wow, these guys. Where does this go?
町で一番古いお稲荷様だ。
Strict Mother's Letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young, for when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. I heard this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old and dirty things. The oldest one, eh? Goodbye. My god. That was scary. What can I say, man? That's a frightening enemy. Damn it, bro! I never got to go see. Never got to go see Sakuko's mailbox and what's inside. I guess I was supposed to do that at an earlier date or earlier time. Steel pipe, but we are chilling. Oh, not that way. Gross. There's definitely still a question about this, like, I guess, like infection. Oh, is that what Fox Mask meant by "you saved me one time"? Interesting. A radio from a radio message or call from a rescue team. I wonder what they're talking about. 10 bodies on the ground. I see you. Be gone. Should probably try to avoid fighting and stay up durability, huh? It's kind of hard. These streets are a little on the small side. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I've already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. Hey, I'll say, is there anything new? Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't make mention of it, but I'm curious. So Junko, we finally got to see Junko's face. Well, kinda, I guess. But more interesting than their face is her body's condition. She looks like a corpse, right? She's like sickly gray. Her neck looked like it was stitched or like there was like scarring on her neck. It looked like, you know, it had been chopped off. And her face obviously had a bird mask, which is interesting. I'm curious as to what that means. Oops. Let's read the new entry. Junko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects women to. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be the other ways too. One time when I was little, Junko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring it out for myself. By Jove, I can't read. Oh. Cool. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. Even if what they're saying is right, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's commands. But that can make it for a lonely life. One where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I listen to. And that'll be someone I can trust, someone who will walk alongside me hand in hand. However, making long lists of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making a decision is what's most important to me. A monster that has taken the form of a head priest. It sounds just like Rinko. Swinging around an Onusa staff used for purification rituals, this creature is consumed by the fires of jealousy and remains surrounded by babbling puppets. There's no way Rinko is a monster like this, but this is her without a doubt. A hideous monster covered in countless skin cysts. It spawns monster after monster from the dreadful smelling clumps of flesh it drops. Filthy, foul, and repulsive. The wonders of birth do not apply to this. Yippee. You know what? I say we make a break for it. Kitchen knife. Especially because that fat fuck's in the way. Never mind, I have to fight that. That's so sad. How are we doing on weapons? Not that good. I was hoping I'd find a tool repair kit. I guess I should have been more liberal with my uses. But whatever. Oh, there's a little side path I can take here or something? No, not really. Oh wow, there's a lot of you. Can I get like one tool repair kit? Damn. First you have like 100 and now you have like 0. Oh, that's an unfriendly face. I'm home.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
What?
もしもし。
Okay. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Oh, interesting.
このくぼみ、何か入れるのか。
The sword and the fox. How interesting. Certificate of full payment. To Shimizu Kanta, certificate of full payment. This certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. Actually, hold on. Now that I haven't gotten good look at Hinako's back. I'm curious if there's like any remnant of that branding. I mean, because you know we don't have the arm. Hold on. Let me. No, I was curious to see if there's any like faint little marks because, you know, even though I know like even though stuff in the Dark Shrine doesn't carry over into like the physical world, the condition of our clothes did, so that's why I was just curious. But all it is just like scratches from probably when we got tossed around by the fog beast. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop though for now. Because we did a lot, and it seems like we're in the finale of the game. At least that's what I think, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Anyways, this is a good place to stop. So yeah, next time we'll continue. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.